together as one.
There are people dying.
Oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life,
The greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere soon will make a change.
we and the truth. You know love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the one. Whoa, There comes a time when we heed a certain call, when the world must come together as one.
There are people dying.
Oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life,
The greatest gift of all. We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere soon will make a change.
we are all a part of,
God's great big family.
and the truth. You know love is all we need. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me.
Well, send them your heart, so they know that someone cares,
And their life will be stronger and free.
as God has shown us.
By turning stone to bread.
And so we all
Must lend a helping hand.
we are the world. We are the children.
We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me.
When you're down and out and there seems no hope at all,
But if you just believe, there's no way we can fall.
well, let us realize
That a change can only come
when we stand together as one. We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving.
There's a choice we're making. We're saving our own lives. It's true, we'll make a better day. just you and me. It's true, we'll make a better day. Just you and me.
What's going on, folks? For those of you in the military, how about that one? Anyways, we're going to have Sam come on in a bit. I've got a video to we're going to review my post of the so-called satellites in space video I did there. We're going to, and then we're going to review Sam's Mars footage. And of course, they kind of look like that, kind of looks like that a little bit, different colors. But yeah, we're going to get to that at some point. And of course, Jupiter kind of looks like that too, but different colors and maybe a different, somewhat of a different vortex. But yeah, I've recorded Jupiter, and I think Sam's recorded it too, kind of the same way. And yeah, we're going to be checking that out in a bit. And I think Tarot, you know, I'm trying to go, hopefully I can go for a walk. I want to go for a walk. We will talk about my little tiny, well, a little issue I had on Monday. But we'll talk about that in a bit. I will play my video here. I do want to read a comment that was sent to me about how people are starting, whether they care or not. I'm going to say that a lot of them don't care, but there are people out there that do care. So 3258 2 months ago on my video I did on the so-called rocket launch back a few months ago, and it said, the comment was, shame that this channel is flooded by Globers, which is my channel. I don't understand why they are not blocked in the first place. Absolutely. I don't need these comments. Yes, Sam, I do. Oh, that's the title of the video. I thought he was asking me a question. I think I've got a lot of gas built up in my belly, I think. But anyways, or in my gut. But anyways, we'll talk about that later. Okay, good. So that, just trying to organize a few things here, guys. Let's check out this video. Okay, and then he'll hopefully show his. Yeah, so that's good. I thought he was going to show his video. I don't. Okay, well, I guess we'll go through the video. And we'll put the link in the chat there in a few minutes. I just want to play my video here. Once I get it set up, we're going to review that video that I showed with the side-by-side shots of the, oops, where's, yeah, there it is. We'll take this volume off. And we're going to talk about what I've been doing. Of course, you guys already know what I've been doing, street activism. We're going to talk about that and my health problems in relation to doing street activism. in the shit that I do, right? Like I said, I would walk through a frickin' concrete wall in order to speak the truth. Okay? I don't care if I have frickin' I'm short one leg of a short of a leg and an arm. You don't understand who the fuck I am. You don't understand it. You don't get it. You never will, because you don't get truth. You don't get honesty. You don't care about humanity. You don't care about shit. You just sit there and watch me babble on and do the work for you. So let's just, I know it's hard to take that in, but so is a bullet, right? So just take the bullet and deal with it, okay? So we'll, where's my thing here? I need to share my screen, and I'm gonna be shooting a lot of bullets, hypothetically, of course. So we're gonna share that video, hopefully. Get back to the stream so I know what the hell I'm doing. Yeah, okay. So we're going to review this, and I keep deleting comments, which I shouldn't do, because then I could review those silly comments. So there are a lot of people out there in the world that assume a lot of bullshit, okay? They assume that I'm recording shit with an P900 or P9 for P1000 or a telescope or maybe my cell phone. And yeah, so they're not exactly understanding anything in relation to assuming that I'm doing certain things a certain way. So they like to ramble and ramble and ramble about some bullshit, okay? So these two shots here are not night shot pictures, okay? I don't do night shot pictures. I do that of the firmament, okay? Because the firmament is stationary. So it's a lot easier to do night shot pictures when something is stationary, okay? Like the firmament. These are screenshots from videos. Many videos of these lights. Every single night you go out when it's clear, you will assume you are seeing satellites. I would call bullshit, and I would call that in court bullshit. And I would use that exact word, bullshit, okay? Because what do I have? Freedom of speech. Thank you very much. And yes, I would even say that in court, and the judge would understand, hopefully, that I have freedom of speech. Correct? You people out there who don't have any testicles whatsoever, who can't stand up for your own rights or truth out in public, that would be everybody watching as of right now, including you. Yes, you. Time to grow some balls, guys. Anytime you're going to do that, let me know. Moving on. So this would be the bottom of it. This would be a different angle of it, because these are two different nights with two different lights, which are basically the same damn thing. And if you zoom into the picture, you can see that this light here that's on the side comes on the outer edge of this light. You can see that there's actually the light coming through. So these things are very, very, very detailed. The only reason, I have no idea why there's like this zipper or the zipper looking like stitching around the object here in this. I have no idea why that's there. But yeah, these are not satellites. You can obviously tell just by looking at the damn thing, rather than shutting your mouth and actually observing what you're looking at. Remember, you need to think first before you ramble on, correct? Some of us have troubles doing that. They're more interested in hearing them own selves talk than to actually think about something. Okay, so let's relax. Think for a day, a week, or a month before we open our mouths. Okay. So yeah, These are not night shot mode pictures. I would not even have a clue of this. Would be a freaking like a 10-mile streak if I did that. Come on. Night shot takes time to take pictures. Anywheres from 1 to like, what is it, 8 or 10 seconds to capture the light to take the damn picture. Okay, I am not going to take a picture of a moving object in night shot mode. Absolutely not. That is absolutely stupid for me to do that. And for you to even suggest that, well, that's your education, and that is how much of a moron you are, because you don't actually ask me questions. You just assume. So we're done with that one there. And we're going to set up the, I guess, the next video. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about, before the show gets taken over, we will talk about a few things here. I'll put it back to full screen here so we get an idea of what my ugly face looks like. Ooh. So let's talk about, let's go back a few days. Remember, back and forward, side to side. Anyways, hopefully we'll have clear skies Friday and Saturday night. We are supposed to, because it's supposed to be hot, which is fantastic. We will see how I do on Saturday, because I am going to Country Thunder, the Valley, where they play boring country music for 3 days or however long it is. And so anyways, there's going to be thousands, and I'm pretty sure Lightning will look that up, but I think it's like excess of like 20 or 30,000 people there, maybe something like that, or maybe more people that go there. I think it's maybe even 50,000, but whatever. So that's where I will be on Saturday for hopefully a good portion of the day, or the late afternoon and evening. I will be taking a chair with me, and I think I will be taking a chair with me for a few more months. Definitely after my surgery. I should have went years ago, 7 years ago, when I had my hernia develop. So I've been dealing with that for that many years. As I go out and do street activism out in public. And as I do that, I lift my, Lightning will confirm how much my billboard weighs. Maybe 40 pounds minimum. Okay. It may even weigh more than that. So I lift that on top of my car every time I do street activism. And of course, I have to lift it back down without injuring myself and my hernia again. Correct? And of course, my numb feet, which do not work whatsoever. Okay? So I have to deal with my numb feet, bad balance, and my hernia as I go out in public for you guys and talk about truth. Now, Monday, I got off the floor the wrong way. I could not push my hernia back in after 2 hours, which I usually can do within the next minute or two, or 3 or 5, okay? However long it takes, I can generally push it back in, because that's what I've been doing for the last 7 years. But Monday was a problem. I could not do that. So I'm like, shit, I am running out of options. I had myself upside down on the wall. I was trying to relax. I had a bath, trying to relax my groin, trying to get my hernia back in. And yes, it is to the right of my right of the sac. I need to be a little descriptive here, so you people out there who don't know anything about the internal organs of your body, which you love to damage with all of your smoking crap that you do, but I guess life doesn't mean much to you guys anyway, so let's move on. So I decided to say, okay, so the nearest hospital for me is 25 minutes from me, give or take. So I scooted myself down south No, just south on the flat plain we live on to the nearest hospital. And I'm like, okay. So I kind of hunched myself over, walked into the hospital, and just plopped my ass down on the first wheelchair that was available and yelled down the hallway for some assistance because all they did was stare at me. Good system, eh? Anyways, so I wheeled myself over to the fucking table and I said, okay, I need help. My hernia, I cannot push my hernia back in. I'm starting to have major pain. So I was in the hospital there for a while for, I'm assuming, an hour or so. It wasn't that long, an hour and a half. They did some tests on me, blood tests. Did a few x-rays and obviously puked a few times because I was very nauseated. The medication that they gave me did not work. And of course, it was a south-facing room with lots of windows, and it was like 3 o'clock. No, it was like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, 4:30. And so I decided to take off all my clothes because I'm freaking boiling hot, and now I'm uncomfortable and hot. So that doesn't work for me. So the doctor came in and said, "Okay, Mike, can you cover yourself up?" I'm like, "Why? Everybody knows what we have. What does it matter?" He's like, "Well, it's the whole decency thing." I was like, "Okay, fine. I'll cover up my damn crotch for you sissies out there." Anyways, so I sat there at the hospital, waited for the ambulance to show up, and because I needed to get to the main hospital that was an hour away from that town. So we went up north. We went north, which is that way, right? Not this way. Anyways, for those of you truthers out there who still are not thinking about the way they speak, I cannot help that. I guess you still think you are delusioned by the globe. I don't know what it is, but so I went on to the hospital. I was puking on the way there. They finally decided to give me some freaking some kind of a gas that only helped for like maybe 15 minutes, but it was quite interesting to be on that stuff because I was finally kind of pain-free. I have never felt any pain like that before. If somebody punched me in the stomach continuously for an hour, that's what it would have felt like. And I'm not joking, no word of a lie. So we got to the hospital. I was done with the stupid gas. So I was starting to have more pain at the hospital again. So they finally gave me the correct pain through the injections, whatever. And finally I was able to relax. And so I waited for the surgeon to come and deal with me. They weren't sure if I was going to go for surgery or not at that moment in time. So they said, "Mike, we can get you in the next day or two if you want to stay at the hospital." I'm like, "No, I've got shit to do. Just make me an appointment. I'll come back. I'm good to go as long as I'm able to push it back in," which I have been doing many, many times a day now. I think the hole has gotten bigger because it's either that or I'm more aware of it now. I don't know what the issue is, but so I was in the hospital for however many hours, and they finally released me and said, "Okay, Mike, you're good to go." And so I'm just waiting to go for surgery finally. I wish I did it 7 years ago, but I didn't. So this time I'm going because I do not want to deal with that pain. So now going on to activism. I am in pain sometimes when I'm out in public standing for many hours a day when I do this activism, okay? That's why you see me go back into the car and try to adjust my groin because I'm in pain. So what am I supposed to do? I'm talking to the people out there who love to sit down with their boyfriends over tea. Because now it's tea time, folks. We get to sit and not show our own faces because we are scared, very scared. Ooh, someone sees my face. Ooh, and I have to sit here and pretend that I'm curious about the truth. And yet we're going to waste whatever minimal amount of people watching their channels is. Let's have a discussion about the Bible. Let's have a discussion about skateboarding. Let's have a discussion on what type of food I like every day or eat every day. Oh, well, Mr. So-and-so, I was over at the mall the other day and there was a guy in a wheelchair and he wasn't sure what he was doing. You know what? Get off your fat asses and go do something. Go for a walk, a speed walk, so you don't have a damn heart attack soon, okay? All of these lazy fuckers out there who are concerned with the truth, supposedly. I have numb feet. You saw me hitting my legs with a hammer the other day. And a hernia for the last 7 years, and yet I go out for walks every day, miles a day, to keep in shape. And yet I go out in public with a hernia and bad feet and do street activism. This is why I'm the GOAT. It's not my preference to call me that, but that's what other people call me, correct? And if I needed to walk to the city, which takes an hour and a half to drive to, I would walk there if I had to. That's the person who I am. What are you going to do about truth? Are you going, seriously, people in the chat, do your neighbors know that you know that the earth is flat? Do the people within a 10-block radius of your house know that the earth is flat? Have you mentioned it to them? Or do you hide behind the walls of your house? Please explain that to me, why you don't tell everybody that the earth is flat. I was outside just 2 days ago. I can't remember what I was doing. I think I was leaning over to pet a cat. And somebody drove by in a golf cart. I've only been here 2 months. And yet, 3 or 4 houses down, they yell back at me and say that the earth is not flat. I've never talked to them a day in my life. I don't even know who they were. For you pussies out there doing nothing about flat earth in your communities, you're a waste of my time. You come onto YouTube channels, you waste your time watching other people do nothing. And tell me what you're accomplishing by doing that, please. Because if I ever come see any of you, DJ New Moon, your whole town is going to know the earth is flat. What's the other? Sunflower, your entire countryside is going to know the earth is flat when I get there. Quebec province is going to know the earth is flat when I get there. So let's start growing some testicles and letting people know the earth is flat. I am tired of it. I know many of you people, even watching right now, say nothing to nobody because you're afraid of being ridiculed. Let's grow up and let's, come on, go get a cardboard box, flatten that fucking thing out, write earth is flat on it with a marker, and go out and stand on the street corner. Is that such a problem for you? Why haven't you done that? That is my question to you. Why haven't you left your front fucking doors and told your neighbors that the earth is flat. You explain that to me right now, and I'll wait a couple minutes while I push my hernia back in, okay? And I'm not mad. I'm confused as fuck. You know, we've got Matthew in the fucking chat. He went and did it on the street corner. People were honking at him, giving him thumbs up. For those of you out there who are not like Matthew, I'd rather chew on broken glass than to talk to you guys. Get out there and do something. Well, Mike, I have a family. What's your next excuse? Well, Mike, I have a job. Do you think I just started doing this a week ago? Like, seriously, I used to work and have flat earth in big hockey tape on the back of my window in my car when I drove to work. Is that a problem for you? I don't get it. You're afraid. I don't know what you're afraid of. You're afraid of your own damn shadows. I don't get it. Anyways, let's go to the top again. We got I got Lightning Tarot, Froggo, 4 Daisy Dukes, the grumpy old mechanic. Hey, come fix my car, buddy. Yeah, we got Matthew. Flat Earth Reconnaissance. Who's that guy? Yeah, so we're gonna let what am I doing here? No, that's not it. We'll post the link in there so Sam can come in there, and then I'm going for a walk when we're done. When we're done jibber jabbing. Everybody at my work knows I was a flat earther. I wasn't shy about it. Awesome. Yeah, Jeeps. Yeah, and don't just assume I'm mad at all of you in the chat. If you've said something to somebody, let me know so I know that. I can't read your minds through the frickin' screen here. You know, did I not? Oh, here, I guess I gotta push enter to get that link in there. There we go. What else did I bring chair? Yeah, I'm bringing a chair so I can sit down because I'm gonna try going for a walk. I did walk only a block and a bit to go to the mailbox. I think I did okay, but I don't know what's going to happen. I can kind of put my hand on my groin and hold it as I'm walking, but that doesn't look too good, eh? What's wrong with that guy? And like I said, it is going to be clear hopefully Friday and Saturday if the weather stays true. The humidity is going to be a bit high still, but I'm going to go out either way and use the wonderful Galaxy 20 Ultra. I do have my bigger memory card in this one now instead of my newer phone because I think I prefer this one better. And plus, I can't even put it in this phone. Anyways, it was in my junky phone. The A16. This is a joke to humanity, this phone. I don't even know why I got that thing. But anyways, good luck, Telus. You ain't getting your money for your phone. Fuck you, Telus. Did I not? Yeah, that's in there. Anyways. Let me grab that video. Wherever it is. So we'll play Sam's video. Sam might play it again on his side. We might get a better. Oh, there it is. So we'll play this video here for you guys. All right, let's go back a few frames here. This is not 100% clear, but this is as good as it gets so far. We will be getting better footage, obviously, eventually. We've got some good screenshots that were sent to me. Oh. And it does look like Jupiter, just different colors. The reason why my vortexes, or what do you want to call them, the points, don't show up on my video is because I used, I toned down the brightness, and I just got the center point, which looks like that, the ring. This center point looks like a ring, like a wedding band ring. And so, yeah. So we got some nice shots there of, oh, that's a good one there too. Okay, screenshot, print screen. We could have a look at that one too. See what is going on there. I don't know. You know, if the so-called wandering stars have dropped, like some of your testicles, why am I seeing something there? I'm hoping that's just interference, because I do not think that that is the firmament, because the wandering stars are lower than the actual stars, supposedly. Because I do not know how these are going to wander through the firmament independent of the other stars. But that is something interesting to think about. That might be just interference, because we have had better footage of the firmament. And yeah, this just looks like interference, I think. At least to me it does. I don't see a surface there. I just see a bunch of mess. But anyways, yeah. We've got the star there, so... Oh, Sam's waiting. I was wondering. I forgot you're sitting there all by yourself.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, just going over your video there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy. It's been like 3 days already now that I'm trying to get Mars, and I didn't succeed. But yesterday I went out and nice and early, and I stand up for like an hour and a half. I have a lot of footage, and my point now is just to show people that that so-called planet is actually behaving exactly like all the stars. Exactly, it's not exactly like the stars. I mean, it has the same shape and the same behavior, in general. But it has some particularities. Like it's more hyperactive. It's like It's more, there's a lot of bursts of things. And now, regarding to what you just said before, but through dots, there is nothing. It's just the noise of the video that that stays there, because I adjust the the color of the video, the not the color, the how do you call it, the brightness of the video, so you don't
Yeah.
have the whole frame being like full of those things there. So this is not the firmware. This has nothing to do with it. But again, the point for now, is to that was important to show that actually what they call planets, because as you said before, when we talked, those are stars that have their own path. They don't
Yeah.
follow all the other stars. They're like rebels, but they are stars. It's not planets. You cannot go on it. You cannot just
Hmm.
drive a jeep on it. You cannot do nothing like this. It's ridiculous. This is those are like what I believe it for now is what I see is that it's like some kind of electromagnetic I don't want to say devices, but let's say like um I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
I know there's
Yeah.
a lot of electricity there, a lot of
Yeah.
electromagnetism, a lot of like activity, a lot of
Well, we've
power.
we've got to teach ourselves, reteach ourselves, learn
That
new
that's
new ideas. So
that's what it is. And slowly, first in the videos I put on the end of space, a new channel that we have, is first of all to show you that all the stars, are actually the same somehow. They behave the same. They have the same shape. It's just a ring in the middle, spinning ring. It's some
yeah.
kind of what we call like a tail and a nose, but it's like it's some kind of a vortex. Everything is spinning there, you know, like diffusing like energy, spreading energy, and we don't know what it is, but we know what it's not. Again, we know it's not. Those are not balls of gas,
Yeah. Yeah.
hanging in space. This is ridiculous. So now we have been like we're getting hardware, hardcore evidence that those are not, what they say it is, and that's the point.
I'm
We,
just
we-
looking for your the channel name here so I can post it here. Can't when I type
yeah,
it in, I can't find it for some reason.
yeah, because it's like it's a small channel first of all, even though
Yeah.
there's like 100 and something videos in like for like 3 weeks. I send you the link. I send you the link.
Oh, here. Yeah, I know. I got a video here. I'll just post in the link here. The copy and
So we have already something like over like 86, different stars identified as having the same shape and behaviors of the stars that Mikey Smith, started recording like 3 years ago. So when people said that he's had bad equipment, or they try to throw in like terms that they don't even know nothing about, like chromatic aberration, this is all ridiculous, ridiculous statements, and actually made by most of the people that are actually truth deniers, and not not truthers, not truth seekers, because it takes about like 5 minutes to know what a chromatic aberration is, and
yeah.
they don't create shape. They just distort a little bit the light around a recognizable shape. So again, there's no phone in the world, no equipment, no binos and phone, no digiscoping, technique that can create shapes and behaviors
Yeah.
of stars constantly. On this is ridiculous. Whoever's going to tell you that is a shell, is a truth denier. Is not a truth seeker. It cannot be. It's impossible. It's like it's it's automatic, because it cannot be that stupid. Understand that they didn't go to the moon, and understand that NASA is lying, and then the other hand, you know, state things like this. So that's good, because that study of the sky is going to just keep on debunking and exposing all the fake
Yeah.
facts that are like implanted in the floodless community.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
That's it.
We can bring that up too. Yeah. That's
yeah,
what?
that TFE didn't succeed into like exposing. So with the stars and with what we're doing is going to keep on exposing them, because now we're touching to something very, very sensitive. Like, it's a very sensitive subject, the skies. Because when you think about it again, when you look at NASA,
Yeah.
where do they invest most of their money, if not all their money?
Mhm.
It's in space. It's like to lie to you about space, not to lie about the Earth. It's about space. Space
Yeah.
missions, moon missions. It's space. Space is like 95% or 98% of of their lives. It's like it's about space,
Yeah.
not about the shape of the Earth. Of course, they're going to show you
Yeah.
like a globe there, but it's space. Look at all those rockets, those shuttles that they send in the air. It costs like billions of dollars just to prove you, just to try to fool you into, telling you that there's space and we can travel through space. Look at what they spend. So this is the most important. This is the holy grail for flat Earth is the space. Is understand the dome, that we are in a closed system, that there is no depth in space. Stars are
Yeah.
closed, and therefore they're not big stars. So they are small, they're close, they're very powerful. And this is why on the other side, you're going to see that NASA is going to talk about super giants and, they have masses, stars, a planet that have masses. So this is the terms that they use, mass, super giants, to break that that norm that we know that exists now, that they're small, they have no mass. It's like it's ridiculous.
What about that? I gotta play that video of that blue stuff. There's noise there, Sam. I listen to it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
There is
No.
freaking noise just in that
So-
section.
So
Explain
again,
that.
it doesn't seem that the phone creates that. Why? Because we can see. I'm going to show you that video. I have it.
Yeah.
Let us explain to people. At one point, when you film the skies for like hours and hours and hours, sometimes you're going to catch things. You're going to see
Yeah.
anomalies.
Absolutely.
Things that happens. We don't understand what it is, but we're going to catch
Yeah.
them on video. And the thing is that last time, and it's not the first time. I think a couple of times happened to me in the past, but I didn't care much about it. Is at one point you can see that the skies can just lit up in a color. Like last time, it was all blue.
Yeah.
So first reaction, I say, okay, that's my phone. That's something. This is always the first reaction. When I see something that's not normal, I say automatically it must be the phone. It must be this, and then I check. And I double check and triple check until you reach the conclusion either it is the phone, it is some a problem with the the zoom or something, or sometimes, and most of the time, it's not the equipment. It is something that's going on over there. So now we're going to show you that video, but the thing is that
Yeah. Show that video. Yeah.
this time you can see that it cannot be the phone because the whole sky is blue. But the star is not affected by that. That means it's behind the star. So it's not the phone doing this.
How long is that video? I'm trying to find it on my phone.
I think it was like 20 or 30 seconds. I have it. I wrote down.
Yeah, but I want to play it on my phone here. Maybe
Okay.
it's this one, 29. Oh, it's this one probably 20.
Wait, 29 seconds. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I have it here if you want to send it to you.
Yeah. Play it. Yeah.
No, I send it to you on WhatsApp here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can play it.
I'll have to email it to myself first and then play it. Yeah.
No, what you have to do is to give a name of that thing, like to that file, so you can find it in 1 second. I named it.
I'll just email it to me, then I can play it on the computer. Yeah.
Here it is. You got it. And it's towards the 20th second.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, so download. Be a few minutes.
So again, I'm always very prudent before stating things like as facts. It's still not sure what it is. There's still a possibility that it is the phone. It's possible, but it doesn't look like it again, because it makes sense that if the phone, changes the shape of what it sees of the screen, is going to change the shape of everything. It's not going to, you know,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah.
you know, get it's not going to be blurred here and then perfect here and then blurred all around. You know, it's not possible. It's not. It doesn't make sense. I don't think it's possible. So if the phone is like, you know, gets has a vision problem, it's going to be everything which is what it sees that's going to be like affected and not just part of it. Especially when the main thing that we are looking at is not affected. I'm not talking about like a part of the screen or something, just like, you know, the star. So things are happening, but I know and we know, and this is like you know, a pattern in all our videos, is when you take a look at them, you know, and look at the sky around the stars and you adjust the saturation, you know, and you play with the colors because there are things you cannot see with the naked eye, then you realize that around the stars the skies are like changing colors, like very quickly. In
Yeah.
one frame, it can change like I don't know how many hundreds of times. It's crazy, you know, and we cannot see that because we only have like 30 frames per second. But the thing is, again, there are lots of colors going on there. That means there is like maybe I don't know, maybe change of temperatures, but very quick, like cold, hot, hot, cold, cold, hot, hot, cold, and we said it before that, you know, on Earth here, you know, vortexes like tornadoes or whirlpools are always caused by the collision of hot air and cold air, or hot water and cold water.
Mhm.
So when temperatures, differences of temperatures, you know, are like mixed up in the same times, hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. So it creates that thing there here on Earth. This we know according to what they say. Again, I didn't make my own experience, but the thing is, again, over there we see that there are like these vortexes that like whirlpool style and, you know, tornado style thing, you know, what it looks like. That's what we call it. But we also see that there is lots of collisions of different colors constantly. Like it's crazy. So it's possible that these colors, you know, represent like degrees of temperatures. It is said that, you know, stars have temperatures, but I don't know if they mean real temperatures, like, you know, in degrees, or just like light light degrees. Like I say, LED light, so I know that, you know, you call that temperatures, like, you know, hot,
Yeah.
hot, like it's like yellow, and cold is white, but this is just a way to call them. It has nothing to do with like heat and cold, really. But again, we think with what we get, you know, for now. So all we have is the footage that we have, and it's a lot. Already we have a lot. We know a lot, and we disprove a lot. We disprove more than what we prove, because what can we prove?
Oh, sure.
We can disprove things, and this is the way you prove something. When you want to, you know, prove something, you have to disprove things around. You know, sometimes you have to proof comes from deductions, not just like, you know, it's not something that you
I
find
know how I
before.
can do this quicker. I'll just.
So I'm very happy that I got Mars, because Mike was, you know, asking me about Mars a few times, and I said, yeah, you're right. We don't have Mars. Next time I want to try to get Neptune. This is also something that's going to be
Yes.
hard to catch. But those binos are unbelievable, and I double checked again and triple checked. So those are the best in the market. There is no, it's above military grade. That's what they say. You know, that's what Gemini says. That's what, you know, ChatGPT says. That means that I can tell you, I look at the sky, I don't see the star, and I just look to the binos, and I see it clear. And with the phone, it appears clear. That means that even behind the clouds, the star is behind the clouds, and the
Yeah.
binos go right through the clouds. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Well, it's not clear again. It's like, you know, blurred. But
Yeah. Fuzzy, but you can still see it. Yeah.
you
Yeah.
can still see it. You can still follow it through the cloud. So that's very important. The clarity is important. The 40 times, you know, magnification is important, but most important is those lenses, those big lenses. So if you buy the binoculars, you don't have to buy something that heavy, or it's quite expensive. So you can, for $200 or $300, buy like 25 by 100 like those are already very good binoculars. You can do a lot of work. The best pictures we have so far, the best videos we have so far of stars are the ones that Mikey took like 3 years ago. We didn't,
Yeah.
beat that yet. I have good videos also. We have some good quality videos, but at that level where you see the angles of like a frame around the star, it was made with like a regular binos. I think 20 by 80s or 25 by 100. I don't know what you had at that time.
Yeah, 20 by 80. Yeah.
20 by 80. Kidding me? So
Yeah, just
20
just
by 80.
very
You,
basic.
you,
Yeah, just very basic binoculars. Yeah.
you see, you have to have a good phone.
Man, this
We're
is taking
working on
forever
that
to get
too.
to my freaking email. What the hell? I'm still waiting for it to go to my email. The video you sent because I sent it to my email, but
It's a short video. It's not very heavy. It shouldn't
no,
take
I
too
know
much
it's
time.
only 30 seconds. That's weird. Still waiting.
So
What the hell? I got an email from DJ. That's weird why that went through, but not mine.
planets are so interesting. How come those stars there are just going, you know, their own way? They just don't follow the other group. That's very interesting
Sure.
because they don't go around Polaris. I understand, right? I didn't, study that yet. I don't know much about that. I have no knowledge about those stars there, those planets there. Really, I'm just starting to observe them. But it's interesting. It's interesting. So I don't know how many of them there are. Like seven. They say seven. There are some say 12. Some say nine.
Do you wanna maybe play that video? Because I can't email it. That's weird. It's
Okay.
not,
Okay.
I've
I'm
emailed
gonna.
it 3 times.
Okay. I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play. So tell me what you want
Yeah.
when you want me to
Yeah, just anytime.
when you want me to
And I
start
want
this.
to explain to them like did you post it on the End of Space channel, that video?
I think so. Yes, I think
Because
so. Wait a second.
what I might do is just screen record it and post it on mine because I want to emphasize that
Yeah, I know.
you can hear that blue noise. You can hear it. If
Okay.
you have good hearing, of
Oh
course. Some
yes.
people
Yeah.
don't have good
Yes.
hearing. There is something there. It sounds like
Yeah.
fizz from a can of pop.
Wait a second.
Like there's something there.
Wait a second.
That freak, and I see. I can hear a freaking mouse from like 10 miles away. I wasn't even. I don't even have to do this. When I was watching it, when you sent it to me yesterday, or whenever we watched it, I was like,
Yeah.
"What's that noise?" Like, and I'm like a foot away from the phone.
I didn't catch that. If you didn't tell me.
And then I
wouldn't-
told you to listen to it, and you're like, "Hey, yeah, there is something there." Because it is windy out.
Yeah.
You can hear the wind, but you got to focus on that one blue section, and you could hear it.
This is the video. I put it under anomaly detected number 2. It's a yellow thing there, yellow thumbnail. You see it? Oh, you want me to send you the link maybe? Wait a second.
No. Just put it, show it right now.
Okay. So you don't want to record it. Okay, so I'm gonna show it.
No. I got it on my phone right here. I'll just screen record it myself some other time, but
Oh, okay.
because
All
we're too
right.
busy talking, so it's going to record our voices. So
Okay. Share screen. Anomaly detected. Here we go. Okay,
again,
you see it?
I'm speaking English, Sam.
Yeah, but speak Hebrew like everybody else. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Play your video there. Yeah.
Okay, so that's a video that of a footage that happened like 3 days ago. This is
Yeah,
about
And I think it's
archers.
at 19 seconds. There's a blue,
Yeah.
but you're just playing it without sound. So I'm going to record it with the sound.
Yeah, I have the sound here.
Oh, you do? Okay. Where did that blue go? It went. You didn't see it there. Oh,
There
there.
we go.
What's that? Oh, I thought it was that. Yeah.
But it's gonna keep on going. I'm gonna show it to you slower now. Just check
Yeah.
it out.
And there is noise again. I want to keep repeating. There is noise with that blue.
Yeah. Let's see
It
the blue
sounds like
first, and then.
static of some sort. Yeah. Yeah, that's freaking crazy. And of course, now that like your binoculars are 40 times zoom, so that's not going to be in front of you. That's going to be near wherever the hell those binoculars go to, you know? So look at that.
And
So
you
kind of-
realize that this is not affected here.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
you don't have these blue parts here on here. It should be here.
yeah.
If the
Yeah,
phone was
exactly.
fucking that up, it should cover the
Yeah.
entire surface of this.
Exactly.
And this is not covered. You
Yeah.
understand? And actually, the star here is totally blue too.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same blue. That means that actually it's possible that it is the star that is spreading all this. I don't know. I'm just thinking. You see? You see here, you can see colors here, like a little bit of yellow here, pink here. But as soon as that thing comes in, all these colors are going to disappear. Just the blue is going to stay. See that?
Yeah.
Now it's starting to appear, and there's just the blue. There's no more yellow, no more pink. Oh, a little bit
Yeah,
of pink.
that's insane, man.
Just a very small. Well, we don't know. This is all this has to do with, I believe, electromagnetism. So there are things
Oh,
that
absolutely. Yeah.
we don't know what's going on. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of yellow. See my
Mm-hmm.
my bad. Yeah, check that. But the yellow is not bright. It's like, actually, because there is yellow in between the blues here. Check it out. All this is a little bit yellow too. So this is a burst of energy. I'm going to bring back the original footage with the sound. I'm sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you're right. There's a
Yeah.
very, 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 very faint, and it's not a car going. It's not a bike. It's nothing.
Yeah. No.
It's-
No.
Yeah, you're right. You got ears. It's like
Yeah. Well, I got fucking.
like
my ears are freaky, man.
like a
Yeah.
this.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. It's like it's.
Fucky, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. Yeah. You have to wear earbuds or put it right up your ear. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck. and again, the phone could not do that. If let's say
No.
for all the Hammond Walker type people that's going to say, well, that's your equipment. That's that's not.
Oh, that's your camera stuff. Your camera
your
stuff.
camera-
you say.
camera stuff.
Camera
yeah.
stuff. Whatever
Camera
the fuck camera stuff means, but whatever. That's,
So
that's
for
very
all this
technical.
this type
Camera
of like
stuff.
David
That
Wise,
computer
old
stuff.
school,
That computer stuff. Whatever the
Yeah,
hell.
yeah.
That,
all this
very technical.
like David Wise.
Just go to the brain surgeon and say, well, that equipment stuff over there you use.
Yeah. Or imagine the surgeon asking the nurse, give me that stuff there, so I can let me that shit there so I can
Oh,
I can see
fuck
what's
yeah.
going on in the
Give
brain
me that
there.
shiny utensil over there. Fuck, hurry up.
So again, it makes sense, but still, I'm still very, very cautious. I'm saying that it's still an option. Maybe we don't understand. Maybe the phone can do it, but I don't. In all logic, it doesn't look like it. And it's not the first time. And we also observe, besides that strong one, there's a lot of little ones all the time.
I got my ear cups. I'm going to charge these ear cups up and listen to that noise from my ear cups. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Yeah, because I want to hear that thing. I want to.
Mikey is not giving up.
Yeah, no, that's.
So that's interesting. Those are clues. Those are those are clues. All we're doing here, again, we're not trying to prove anything. We're trying to disprove things. We're trying to learn, trying to collect as much information as possible in order for us to be able to think. We need more information to think with. We don't have enough, intel. We don't have enough information. We have to collect information in order to think. And the thing is that we already have a lot of information, that allow us to, to state things that, that we knew before, but just by deductions. Now we have, like, again, we have hardcore evidence. And actually, I think we have enough evidence now to contact all these big actors. Like
Sam, when I get this kind of footage, I'm going to, I don't care if the news corporations are controlled. I'm going to every news corporation in this province and I'm talking to them face to face. And I don't care if they have to phone the police on me or what. I don't care. They're going to know.
Why should they? So they're going to try to do, like, all these people do, like, try to discredit you by saying, "Oh, you're crazy. Your equipment is bad."
Well, when we have, like, okay, at that point, we're going to have 100 stars and the so-called planets recorded. I'm going to have a file folder of all these pictures and videos. I'm going to be like, what are you going to say? What are you going to say to me, man?
Well, they know that it's a question of time until that thing gets known and gets viral, because it's so important.
I'll go right into that legislative building too. I'll walk right in there and they'll say, "Oh, you're recording? Yeah, go fuck yourself, man. I can record in here." I'll even get my lawyer. I'll get a lawyer to write up my fucking letter.
Yeah, but Mikey, lawyers, courts, it's all fucking rigged, man. It's a fucking rigged.
No, I know, but see, again, you're like one of these people that don't have testicles or something. I don't know what it is. We have rights here in Canada. I have the right to film in public, in a public building. That's my right.
I'm not talking about rights of testicle, Mikey. I'm talking about you have the right to be an idiot. You want to be an idiot because you have a right to be an idiot?
I have the right to film in public, too, in the legislative building. It is a public building. That's my right. I don't care about lawyers. I have every right to do it.
I'm not talking about laws, Mikey. You're right about laws. I'm talking about is it worth it? Can you accomplish something?
Absolutely, it's worth it. It's not worth it for me to go out and fucking do what I'm doing then? I might as well just shut it down. Let you guys fucking become imbeciles and not do anything about truth then. Right?
I'm talking about you suing, taking a lawyer. That's my point. I'm talking about...
I'm not suing a lawyer. I'm going right into... I didn't say anything about suing a lawyer.
Not suing a lawyer. Suing somebody, taking a lawyer. I'm talking about this. I don't know if it can go anywhere. If you take a lawyer, the best lawyer in America, and you sue this, it's a good thing because it's
going to sue anybody. I said I'm going into the legislative building and
I thought you were talking about a lawyer to sue the,
if I need a lawyer to write up a statement that I have every right to film in public.
That's why I didn't understand. Like,
again, nobody ever listens to me. I've got about 5 people in my life that don't listen to me ever.
So you have to learn how to explain yourself, maybe.
No, people have to learn to listen with their fucking ears. I'm getting tired of it. That's why I don't pick up the fucking phone anymore. It's fucking nobody listens to me ever.
You have to be patient with people, Mike. You cannot just.
They need to listen because I have something to say.
You're right.
That is important. I'm getting fucking tired of these imbeciles who have no brains and no testicles. I'm tired of it. I can't.
Yeah, but you're fighting for them. You're fighting to explain them, to save them. You won't save the world. The world has no testicles, no brains. So what are you going to do? That's the point. That's hard. That's not easy. Not
and then they phone me at fucking 10 o'clock at night, think I want to talk. Well, fuck, I'm going to bed, man. I have a fucking life. Fucking bullshit. Anyways, let's move on.
Yes.
Getting fucking pissed off with lazy son of a bitches. Well, I'm sorry that I care, Sam. I'm sorry that I care. And I have feelings. I don't have to do what I fucking do. I can sit down and become a fat fucker too.
And you're the only one also doing this, so that's why it's it's admirable.
Fucking balls out there, man.
Yes, but you got to sometimes understand
and yet people control me. Mike, do this on your YouTube. Mike, do that. Hey, take that video down. You shouldn't say that, Mike. Well, go fuck yourself. Seriously.
Okay, what do we got there? Wait a second, because I just what did I stop the video?
Fucking amazing what people tell me to fucking do. It's just crazy.
Wait, Mikey.
And yet I tell them to do one little measly thing, like grow some fucking testicles, and they can't even do that.
Okay, back to the original.
Not bad.
Yeah, you heard that?
Oh, I can't hear it on my computer, but if I was wearing
No.
earbuds, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, I hear that in my. It's clear.
yeah.
You're right. There is like a faint.
Oh, sure there is. Yeah, I wish I could. Like, I don't know what my
Yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So that
if I
cannot
had
that
if I had fucking speakers or Bluetooth hooked up to this, I would. But
that cannot be the phone. The phone cannot just like fuck up the
oh,
screen
and just that
and then
one,
make noise.
just the one section. Like, if there was static out there, it would be throughout the entire video, not just where it was
Exactly,
blue.
exactly.
Yeah,
That's also a good point, of course. Why just for that second? Yeah.
yeah, just right there, just
Because I don't even touch the phone. It's not that at that point I don't
yeah,
like do anything. I just don't touch the phone. The phone is like alone. I leave the phone alone. So there's you know.
yeah.
But soon we're gonna see that we're gonna get better equipment. It's we're working on it. Much better equipment. Check it out. Check that thing, man. It's like crazy. Wow.
Yeah, just give me a second here. Like, don't say anything. I want to listen to it on my phone again here. I want to. What does it do? Yeah, fuck. I can hear it without putting it to my head. That's so weird. Yeah, it sounds like sand or fizzy or something.
Wait a second. That means if we're right that noise is associated to those colors there, which it appears to be. That means that it's something that happens in the skies. It's such a burst of power that it gets down to Earth. That means
Yeah.
you can
Well,
hear
yeah.
it here. It's like
Yeah.
you
And
imagine.
the thing is, that's what I'm saying. Like like our phone microphones are so sensitive. Like when you close a door or a cupboard door, like 100 feet away, it's amplified like a son of a bitch from your microphone on your phone. It'll
Oh yeah,
sound
yeah.
like a big bang. That's
Oh
how
yeah,
sensitive these microphones are. They'll pick up a
totally,
noise from 200 feet away, just a little tiny hint of a noise.
totally.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, that's
but,
crazy.
yeah, but you never recorded that yourself because you've been recording for much longer than
Oh
that.
shit! I don't even I never listened for it, but now I will be because you've recorded it, and we just keep taking more steps in our investigation or whatever the hell we're doing. You know?
So the thing is that and you've never caught something like this, like not exactly, but like
Well, I've seen there. I've had like that electrical phenomenon. Remember, you recorded that white stuff going through the sky, and
yeah.
when the northern lights were going on too. So again, the northern that could have
You,
been. I've
you
heard
know,
people talking about light noise from the northern lights way in the north, and they just go out and listen to them because there's out in the wilderness, and
so maybe you should listen to that to your phone when
yeah, or one of those bionic ears. That'd be nice to have.
No, but you see when you see you have that phenomenon that goes there.
Oh,
Just,
those light.
yeah, just review the video and listen to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll use my ear cups from now on. Yeah, that's a good idea.
You never know. You never know. You never know.
Hmm.
Also, something I want to tell people here because Mikey brought a point last time that's important. We argued about it for like 10 minutes, and then I had to admit that he was right. But
You mean I was right? Oh, cool.
no. The thing is that he tells me so. It's coming to me like whining, like, "Hey, how come you stars are like sideways? Yeah, what are you looking at? Like, what the fuck is that?" I say, "What the fuck? Who don't give a fuck if the stars are sideways?" And actually, it's important. And it was sideways. I tell you why? Because only on my phone I have an option when I film to have it like at 9:16 or 1:1. That means that I have a different options to how do you call that, to record the source in different dimensions. So you don't see that on the phone, but when I put it on my computer, so it changes the shape of the direction of the star. So actually the stars just go like I showed you now. They go straight down, like this,
Oh,
or
like this with the dome.
yeah, like this. They don't go like this. So in the last videos that you saw for a couple of months or no, not a couple of months, like
Yeah, maybe a month or a few weeks or
a
whatever.
month, a few weeks, the stars are like that. Actually, they're like this. Okay, so it's just like
Yeah,
change of
yeah. Instead of the star being like this, they're kind of like because they move to the sky like this. They just go like
yeah,
this. And depending
exactly,
on what time of the night, it might be at this angle or this angle, or
exactly,
but it's not
exactly,
going to be flat.
exactly.
Yeah.
And well, now I'm not gonna make the, I'm gonna fix that because it's too much work. People don't realize also, we're talking about like people don't doing nothing, but I tell you something, just to edit a video, because when you make like you talk about yourself for like 4 or 5 hours because you're doing activism and everything, which is lots of. So you just like have the camera filming you, and that's it. It's at the end of the stream, and goodbye. But when I do film, I have to after that like edit the videos, which is it's a lot of it's hours. It's sometimes for like a minute video, you can put like 17 hours, like 15 hours. It's crazy. So the editing is very important because on my side, what I'm trying to do is to have videos that can be seen after that, like in a year, 2 years, or 3 years. That's going to be like easy to to digest a little bit. So that the editing videos is a lot of fucking hours. It's a lot of time. It's unbelievable. But anyway, that's what we have to do. It's like it's like in an army. In an army, you have different corps. You don't have just like you have like commandos. You have like tanks. Air Force. You know, Navy SEALs. So it's a bunch of different people that are part of the same army. So that's why I don't expect people to do exactly what I do, but I expect them to go out, like you said, to do something. Just fucking create, have your own content.
Yeah.
Don't,
Yeah.
don't wait for people to make a video and then just like discuss about it. Just like comment videos. You're just like commentators. You're not like fucking
Yeah.
truth seekers. You like you like video seekers. Like it's like just want to comment things, which is important also. It's also it has also its importance. I don't say it doesn't count, but I believe now that we should do more, especially now that people see that we are progressing, we are succeeding in what we are doing in the with the
Yeah.
skies. Because in the beginning, again, when I started to check your workout, and I asked people around, and they say, that's bullshit. The guy is crazy. The guy is like doesn't know what he's doing, and his phone is like not it doesn't work, and that's what people used to say. Everybody told me that, like.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I say, okay, I believe them too, but then I checked again, which they don't do. That's the difference. I checked, but they don't check.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, and you investigated it. You're like, hey,
I
let's check out
investigated.
this shit.
I also invested into, but I don't expect people to be able to invest. I'm okay, but it can be wrong. I'm wrong on many subjects, I'm sure. But the thing is that again, when you know that you're wrong, then you have to correct yourself. That means that now, okay, I thought the guy was fucked up. I thought there was, and maybe he's fucked up, but the results are good. What
Yeah.
he's doing is good.
I'm very fucked up, Sam.
No, but that's okay. I'm just saying.
No, I'm
just
goofy.
saying
I
that,
know that. I know. Yeah.
we don't care. We're not here to socialize. Not
Yeah,
to
exactly.
go out with
Yeah.
you for like beers and hamburgers. I'm just
Yeah.
I want to know what the fuck is going on in the skies, and you happen to be an expert in that, and I can vouch for it. I can because you prove it to me. You made me
Yeah.
realize things that I should realize on my own, but I never did. So good argument, and I don't take nothing for granted. I check everything you tell me. I also check them.
Yeah. Oh, sure.
And so the thing is that I can confirm that about the stars, what you're talking about. You know perfectly what you're talking about, and this is very important. This is like a treasure for us, like to learn from you and to expand to try to.
Oh, sure.
This makes sense. I don't know why I have to say that. Should I have to say that? It doesn't make sense. It's not the foundation of flat earth, the foundation of like being a truth seeker, to just like checking the information and just like seek the truth. So again, now the problem that I have again now with a lot of people in flat earth and good people that I admire, that I like, is that okay? So now what? Now you see that there's another guy, there's a third guy that is doing this with different phones, different countries. We have the same results,
Yeah.
and still now you don't want to even talk about it.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
So that's kind of like it's almost suspicious. I mean, it's like, why don't you want to even talk about it? Even if you have to argue with it, if you don't agree,
Yeah.
but you don't even talk about it. So now, if you had things like more important, I believe, like to talk about, I would say, okay, we're talking about something else that's even more important. But people don't even talk about things that are important, really.
No, yeah.
They have certain
Well,
degree of
and a lot of
importance,
them
but
are
not.
looking for more content too. So why not use ours if you're too lazy to do something?
Yeah. So again, that's very interesting. We're going to keep an eye on what's
Because
going
you're
on.
by I'm not saying, like, I'm not trying to say that we're more important than they are, but we're creating content that needs to be questioned. So take our content and take it to your boyfriends there on your tea time and analyze it and question it. And maybe that could help us out. Let's get more people questioning what we're doing.
The thing
And
is that even without talking exactly of what we are doing, when you think about it in a general manner,
yeah,
we are now observing the skies. We're observing the stars in a way that nobody does, and we are actually proving that our observations are like accurate. They're good. It's not like there's no chromatic aberrations. All that bullshit just vanished. So now the thing is that it's a new front in that war for flooders. It's a new thing for me. What I always said, it's the next level of flooders. I mean, how much can you talk about flooders? Like how long can you talk
yeah,
about the curve? Like you can
yeah,
talk about the
exactly.
curve for like 10 years, for 20 years, for 50 years. You can talk about the
Yeah,
curve. There's no curve. There's no curve. There's no curve. Oh, there's no proof that there's no curve. Okay, okay. Leave that to the new guys so they can
yeah,
discuss. But
yeah,
since we know that already, let's try to know more and
yeah,
not be stuck into it. And this is also why sometimes it might be justified. Our suspicion might be justified because when you think about it, it just like brings the Flowers community into like a parking lot. Like it just like it's like at a stop, it just stops. It stops there. Okay, yes, it's flood. Yes, it's flood. Yes, it's flood. Okay, we know. Okay, let's talk about the skies. In the same time, I don't say don't talk about the ideas. Let's talk about the skies too. And if people believe that the skies don't change the shape of the earth, of course, it explains the shape of the earth explains a lot of things on the earth. Because if there is a dome, so you know where the limit of the earth is. If you can define that dome, and
yeah,
it can be defined first of all by showing itself through the stars reflecting on it and to all kinds of different evidence. But also if we manage to define its measurements, its height, its width, and so of course you're gonna also know what's going on down there. And the stars are made. The stars, the sun, the moon, they are made here for Earth. They're not made for space. They're made here to give us heat and light. So that means the way they are traveling also indicates, what they have to light up on. They're
yeah,
not going to, they're not going to say, okay, we're going to light up this part of the earth, and this whole part is going to be like dark for all times. No. So it's intelligent system. So according to what the sun lights up, you understand what it lights up upon, like what's down there. You understand? So there are lots of important things to understand about the skies, and I believe all the things we don't understand about the earth, we'll be able to understand them, by understanding the skies, understanding the firmament, the dome, whatever you want to call it,
yeah,
because it's true. It is true, and it is very important. And again, what confirms that 1,000% is that this is what the how you call it, the NASA and all these people invest everything they got, into. That means they invest everything to lie about the skies, about space, not about they don't lie about Antarctica. You don't see NASA about Antarctica talking about Antarctica, and they don't do that. They don't. Well, they lie about it, but it's not that the main thing. The main thing is like, look at the rockets that we send, the shuttles. Look. We're spending money. There's no dome. There's no dome. There's nothing. There are aliens out there. There are a lot of aliens, UFOs, and that's their fucking agenda. Because first of all, we know
yeah,
now that the NASA is a fake space agency, with a fake space program, in order to continue the Nazi, the old Nazi, UFO program that they had, because the Nazis started with the UFO shit. They started with
yeah,
that
yeah,
technology there, and when at the end of the war, all these scientists that were not rocket scientists, that were UFO scientists, not rocket scientists, but UFO scientists that worked on the UFO program. So they were taken to NASA in order to keep on with the money, of course, of the taxpayers.
Yeah.
Keep on that huge secret program. So they had to create that fake agency, fake space program to hide, that important, program there for like 80 fucking years. That means imagine what we have. So there are UFOs in the skies. There are people look at them. It's not CGI, but they're not from space. That's why
Yeah.
they're from NASA.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
those are NASA UFOs, and they're planning something. In all their movies, you can see they're planning some kind of big grand finale there with that shit. But anyways, that's not the subject. Subject again, guys. It's important. Uh, we have to for people that believe in God, Christians, not Christians. What we are doing here is also the somehow we can say the work of God, because we are exposing its greatness. We're exposing His creation.
Oh, I should show.
So for at a spiritual level, it's very important. It's very honorable, and doing this is going to bring us the favors of God, because God is going to bless us for that. I tell you, this is from a Jewish point of view. I know what I'm talking about. But besides that, it's very important. Like strategically, it's very important to focus on the skies, because this is what they are scared of the most. You see. Why do you think they work on the UFOs for like 80 years? Because they're gonna stage at one point like some kind of a UFO first, third type encounter or whatever. They're gonna stage that on the news. Oh, we come from space. We come from peace. We're the ones that wrote your religions. We're the one that we're the gods. They're gonna plan that. Some shit like that. But first, they need like a majority of idiots. So they're, manufacturing them. Like that Curious UK debunk. If they had like a majority of people like him, they would have already done that. It's amazing that what kind of total morons they got. It's crazy.
There we go. We got a 360. So this is the city that I grew up in, Regina. And now we got a 360 of so there's
Wow.
this is south. There's the There's the legislative building there. This is Wascana Lake. And if we see if I can back out here. So yeah, you can see the
curve. You can see the curve.
Yeah, the curve. Man, is it ever curvy there?
Well, there is a curve actually, but not a horizontal one. Like
No.
If you put the image sideways, you're gonna see a curve.
So yeah, again, a Globee will never do this. They'll never say, "Oh, hey, let's get a 360 of the horizon and show you the curve." No, they won't do that. Oh, this is what direction? This is east. This is even more. Yeah, what direction is that? Where am I going here? Yeah, so this is east. Holy dude! So this is towards like east, like Manitoba, Ontario. It's really flat out that way too. You can drive for like east for hundreds of miles and see no curvature anywhere. There's the sun. That's kind of cool. The sun there. Wow.
And even the sun, you can see it is local. You cannot have that kind of sun.
Oh, exactly.
If it was like millions of miles away, this is fucking so ridiculous. You gotta be an idiot. That's what they want. They want idiots. They know that not everyone can be an idiot, but that's what they want to manufacture. They want to create.
And these are the Twin Towers downtown. They're only about, I think they're 18 floors high or 20 or something, but whatever they are. And this is Victoria. Oh, this is Hotel Saskatchewan. This is my lawyer's building right here, the office. So I'm on the 16th floor. So I'm like out. I have an east view here, or just right on the corner here of this building here, the 16th floor. And so when I look out this way, this is all I see. Obviously, too. It's just flat as hell.
But what's wrong with the skies in your country there? What's all that white shit there? What is that?
Cow farts. It's fucking clouds. It's never clear here, man. It drives me nuts.
It's like England. It's like fucking England.
Yeah. Good point. Yeah.
It's the same latitude.
And the exhibition ground. Oh, you can't see them, but that's where Okay, where am I going? Way out here. Yeah. So it's a nice city. But anyways, yeah. So that's what I wanted to show everybody.
Yeah, so I'm gonna set up those edit those videos there with you have like about 20 videos of Mars. So and I have a new star also today that's called Vindemiatrix star in the Virgo constellation. That's close to Mars.
Mhm.
At one point, I took it also in the same time, but it was there were lots of stars I could record. But the thing is that I was in the middle of a cloud of fucking mosquitoes that ate me alive for like an hour and a half. It was like a disaster, and I wanted to actually, oh, it's too late now, but I wanted to go buy some spray or something because it's like
Oh yeah, bug
torture.
spray. Yeah.
Big time.
But yeah, the Vicks. I remember mentioning Vicks, and you haven't heard of that in years.
When I was a kid, I used to when I
I'll
was a
ship
kid,
you some. I'll ship you some.
I'm talking about like 80 pounds ago,
Uh,
So where's Matthew? Where's Matt?
Matthew needs to come on and chit chat.
Yeah, Matt.
Where's Matthew? Get the fuck
Yeah.
on the show, man. What the fuck? Oh, I'm busy. I'm busy cooking. That's what he always says. Oh, I'm busy. I had to do a few things.
Come on, don't be shy to say hi.
He was out doing street activism. That's what he was doing.
Oh, I have a Harmon Walker comment here. Thanks for taking your time and sharing, but I don't think Mars looks like your image. But thank you.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for him.
Well,
Good for him. Who's never recorded Mars.
No,
ever.
hey, that's an honorable comment. There's no problem. This is you don't think, but do you check?
Yeah.
Do you
exactly.
do your own work?
Well, I don't think. I know he doesn't think. So that's a good, honest answer.
No,
I know he doesn't think.
I didn't think either. The thing is that again, my pictures are not exactly the perfect shape of Mars. But the point here is not to show the shape of Mars, but to disprove the fake
Yeah.
shape that is being told about Mars. First of all, and also the fact that such an electromagnetic activity around Mars cannot hide something like what they show. It's ridiculous. So the point again is that's what it is. And then again, if you don't think, which is you have the right not to think that, but as a truth seeker, you should check it out.
And
I didn't think that the Earth was flat. So why did I stay there? I just checked it out. I have no problem. So, and we're doing what we can with the means that we have. You understand? So the thing is that we don't have the NASA budget. And how come NASA never came up with these kind of pictures? Because they don't use binos? Or I don't understand what was the So again, at one point, doubts, legitimate doubts about what we do are gonna turn into simply truth denial. So the thing is you cannot just deny. At one point, you're gonna have to double check. Mike is not the only one now doing this. We have more people doing this, and so there is something out there. There is something. There is something out there. It's not clear yet, but what's clear is is what it's not. You understand? So that's very important. But I appreciate. I'll answer Harmon in the chat. No problem. That's a fair comment. There's no problem. I don't think the attitude for truther, thinking things and never checking out anything and accusing other people of not doing a good job when yourself you don't do nothing. So this is not very fair. I don't believe so. But anyways, we can talk about it. We can talk about it.
Well, again, there's people out there even like I'm not going to mention any names, but when I'm near certain people, they even tell me that I don't have proof of the firmament, that I have evidence possibly. And so they're trying to push the whole firmament away because they don't believe in it. Well, I don't believe in it. I know that it's there. And so they're going to continue on doing that with the stars and the so-called wandering stars, the planets. And they don't they're just not comfortable with what the truth is. They're trying to push us away from the truth, and they're actually truthers themselves. I don't know why, but
No, the thing is that again, the answer to that, when they say we don't have any proof that there is a firmament, I have no problem, but we have proofs that there is no space. This is a proof.
oh,
What we have here, it proves that there's no depth in space. So the logical first conclusion, first deduction that we are allowed to have is that of course there is some kind of a dome or protection, something that closes the whole thing into something like you cannot get out of. So the thing is that again, it's not about what we can prove, it's what we can disprove. And on the other side, people that tell us we don't have proofs, and you also have to ask, what did you do? What are your proofs? What is your channel made of? Like what kind of videos do you make? What kind of content do you have? Because it's always people that don't do shit, that don't do shit, that just criticize people that try to do stuff. So again, if I could talk to like an astronomer, somebody that or stargazer, someone that goes out and take pictures, mostly pictures because I don't take videos for some reason. Like Brenda last time, he was so fucking scared to like no video, no video, no just pictures, don't take videos. Like why?
yeah.
Why? Because videos show that there is an activity. You understand? That's very simple. So they don't want to, and the activity just kills in itself. All the shit they say about the stars, that it's balls of gas. So we see that it's not. That there are planets. We see that they are not. So again, the videos is very important, and they never figured out that we could get videos of stars like that by that digiscoping technique, which because they believe, that it won't affect us. It's just for people, looking at birds, so it's okay. So they have to rig that shit yet. But now they're trying, with the phones. So they're trying to bring into the phones like AI that's gonna fuck up, all the videos you can make in the dark. It's gonna fuck that up. So they're working on it for a couple of years now, 2-3 years now. So the AI in the phones now is gonna fuck up the videos that's gonna take up the stars. We figured that out already. We got ways to bypass all that shit. So again, that's the war, and I accept it. That's normal.
Matthew's still there. Matthew, you want to come on and chit chat, buddy? You can come on anytime. Unless you're busy cooking.
Where's Matthew?
Well, he's in the chat. Yeah, but I don't know why he won't come on. Maybe he's having a big party there without us.
Oh, maybe he's working. The guy's working, So it's possible that he cannot even talk.
He's working the streets, doing some activism.
Well, he's the only one I saw doing this like once, like you do. I don't see anybody else doing it. But again, Mikey, even though you're right in general, but like people should just do more, and everybody can do more. It's bullshit. Everybody can do more, but not everybody's got the. They are free as we are, and they have also obligations and everything. So they cannot be as active. Not everybody can be as active as you are, but
well, sure, but at least your neighbors can know. Like, do your neighbors know? Do your neighbors know the Earth is flat?
So, yeah, of course, and the whole village knows.
That's good. That's good.
And I don't care. Remember when there was the Corona shit?
Yeah,
I was the only one in the village that said, "Don't take the shot. It's fucking bullshit." And everybody and people just hated me for that. So you're dangerous for society. You're dangerous.
Oh god.
And now they came back. Some of them came back and they say, "I'm sorry, I said it because you were right." And everything.
Yeah.
My how do you call it? My landlord, his wife is a teacher.
Just watch what you say about Corona, so I don't get a strike. That's all. Yeah, but you can talk. Yeah.
Okay. So the thing again is
call it like something else. Call it something.
Okay.
So we understand.
The crown.
Yeah, the crown. Yeah.
So my landlord's wife, she's a teacher. So she works for the state, of course. And they told her, if you don't get the shots, you're gonna lose your job, you're gonna lose your pension, everything. So she went and she said, I told her at the time, tell him to go fuck himself.
Yeah,
It's just
yeah.
don't fucking take it. So what? You're gonna take a bullet because you don't want to lose your pension?
Yeah.
Don't do it. And
Yeah, exactly.
she didn't do it. She went and she did it. Thank God nothing happened. But
Yes, anyways, yeah.
but again, this was made, I believe, also to test people, to make a difference between who's the who are the real humans and who are the ones that are like totally gone already. Like I'm not talking about like bad people. Like my landlord was not a bad guy, but the thing is that
Yeah.
they need the money, they need to pay their mortgage, they need to pay their bills. So if you touch to that, if you touch that, it's like whoa. So this is terrible. And the force that we have, maybe you and I also, is not the time that we have. Is that we don't have much.
Mhm.
Do you own your own house?
No.
Do you have like lands? Do you have like
Only special people own their land.
stock exchange? You have like stock bonds? You have like fucking like gold? I don't have much. I have nothing. I have food in my fridge. I don't own nothing. I don't have a car. I don't have a house. I have nothing. I just rent.
I have eggs. I bought fucking 70 eggs in my fridge.
So that's the thing also that people have to understand is that when you own things, somehow you're getting weaker because now you're going to be scared so that people can take it away from you, that you can lose it. But when you have nothing and nothing to lose,
Yeah.
it makes you more dangerous, more like ballsy, because you have nothing to lose.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Very simple. So the thing that we have,
But like I said before, I was working and still doing this. I don't care.
yeah, I'm not thinking not working. You can be working. The thing is that owning something, like for example, if
Yeah.
it makes you scared, like makes you think twice before to do something when you own something.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, if I have a lawsuit and now I have to pay like $200,000, somebody, I have to sell my house, I have to,
Yeah.
so we're all going to think twice. But that's the thing we have in common also. Not only that we are truthers and we are proving it, but that we have time and we don't have anything. We kind of poor. You can consider ourselves poor, even if I don't consider myself poor because I have everything
Yeah.
I need. But now no extra. I don't,
Yeah.
I have no extras. But that's important to understand also. People that have things, have companies, have money, they're not going to show their face. They're not going to tell people, yeah, the earth is flat. Why? Because they depend on them for their business, for their, people that those are their customers and everything. So if tomorrow their customers believe that they're crazy, they're not going to come to their stores and buy shit. So they're going to shut the fuck up. They're going to just keep that quiet. So I understand. I understand that. I understand. So, anyways, it's always better not to have anything, in life. If you want
Yeah.
to do things
Looks like we might have some clear nights there. Hopefully. Look clear. After 6
17
months of clouds.
Well, actually, I believe that maybe when the sky is clear, in new country there, it's very clear. It's perfect. That's why you have the perfect conditions to take that fucking.
Yeah. Well,
stuff.
especially see when I recorded the star, like the one behind me, that was in November, and that's when we have clear skies but cool.
Yeah.
and very dry.
Yeah.
And whether it was dry or whatever it was, but next time I do that, I'm recording the
So I don't know if here we're gonna ever have a perfect sky like that. We're gonna have like most of the time the sky is gonna be clear. It's not gonna be like cloudy like in your place. But because of that, maybe it's not gonna reach like a quality of like cleanness. I don't know if you say that. Like it's not gonna be as clean. It's not gonna
Clear.
reach
Yeah.
as clear. As
Yeah.
clear as.
And then again, when I say cool, I mean -10. That's cool, not cold, but cool. So like our temperatures go below 0. That's when things get clear, like just like diamonds in the sky.
Here below 0 is already like end of the world situations. Like
Yeah.
people are like fucking running the streets, buying food, in supermarkets, running for their lives. But yeah,
I'm gonna bottle up the air in January. I'm gonna get it in a bottle and ship it to you, and then you can release it in your house.
Well, I have AC in one of the rooms.
Yeah,
Anyways.
but it'll be colder than AC.
But I lived in New England for like about 5.5 years. I was in the Boston area.
Yeah.
So I know what the winter is. Winter is
Yeah.
stuff over there, and I liked it actually. It's much more healthy. It's much healthier for me.
Yeah.
You know, the cold than the heat. I love it. I love the cold. I love you know. I don't hate it. The heat here is like it's hard to bear. So
Yeah, I don't mind the heat, but you got to be able to cool off somewhere, you know.
No, in every place in Israel, everybody's got ACs
Yeah,
in
yeah.
every houses, every hallway, in the bus, everywhere. There's like ACs, ACs, ACs. Like it's I was here like 35 years, 40 years ago when I was a kid, and there was no AC. They started
Yeah.
pretty, and the bus it was it was hard, but we were used to it. We didn't know any better, so that was okay.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, today the AC is not turned on. People complain, and they go to the driver. They, please turn on the AC. Yeah, because we all too spoiled, I guess. Thank God, those people suffered a lot yesterday. They deserve to be spoiled a little bit. So now check it out. What's next? What other planets? What do we have so far? We have Jupiter.
Yeah. Jupiter, Venus, Mars, Saturn.
Saturn, we got it.
And I think those are the 4 so far. I recorded Mercury, but it's not clear or anything, so I wouldn't even claim that recording it. But
when does Mercury comes out? Like when does it come out?
Check your app or ask Google.
Okay, it's in the morning time usually in the evening in the morning.
Oh, yeah, it's very rare. It's even visible. Like,
okay.
Very rare. Like not even.
I'll check it out. On the app. I'll check it out.
Yeah, like Mercury visible in Canada. What time of year? Yeah, it's only visible 6 to 7 times a year.
Holy fuck!
Here in Canada, during its greatest elongation.
Do the same for Israel.
Spring evenings and just after sunset.
Do the same thing for Israel. What did they tell you for Israel?
Yeah,
Interesting.
Israel Mercury visible time. Okay, it rises at 6:21 a.m., so it's probably too bright at that point. And it sets at 8:51 p.m. in Israel, reaching the highest point at 1:06 p.m. Because it remains very close to the sun, the planet is generally too faint and too near the horizon to be visible to the naked eye. So you may not even be able to see it yet. So, but maybe in December.
No, but when it rises above the horizon, this is when I gotta catch it.
Yeah, but that's 6:20 a.m. It's still not. It's still too bright.
Yeah, it's too bright.
Yeah, the sun rises here like fucking.
How many times a year? How many times a year can I see?
It doesn't say.
Well, ask him. Don't be shy to ask Gemini.
How many times a year does Mercury visible in Israel? Oh, even less. Mercury is visible Israel 67 times a year, about 3 or 4 times in the morning and 3 or 4 times in the evening. Only about 10 to 14 days when the planet reaches its greatest elongation from the sun. So it's very, very rare. And it's very hard because it's right gone. If you're not waiting for it, you're not going to get it.
Oh yeah, I gotta be ready for it. But the thing is that maybe it's the sun filters there that I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think I want to. If I ever get those things, I'm gonna start recording those things in the daytime. Absolutely.
Because those binos go through. They see. It's
it's
like angel eyes.
Yeah, yeah, angel eyes. Yeah.
And it's good. That means that if I have the filters and it's next to the sun, I'll be able to see Mercury. I'm certain.
Yeah.
But I gotta get those filters there. I cannot just watch the. So have you seen the last video I put on the channel there? I say like this. I say if the stars can reflect on something cloaked, like a surface or whatever, what's behind the dome, the firmament, can call it whatever you want. Now, if it reflects itself onto that, the stars can reflect themselves onto that. So the sun should also be able to reflect itself on that. And I believe it does. The sun should also reflect itself onto that, even more than the stars.
Onto what?
Onto the dome. If the stars can reflect themselves onto the dome, so the sun couldn't do the same thing, it should be able to do the same thing. And I think it
Well, it
does.
depends on where the sun is. I don't think the sun's that high.
I don't
You
know,
know-
but when it rises, because I made a video to
No, I
when
know
did-
that, but I know I've seen. I don't know. It's,
because you won't be able to see it because the light, it blinds you out. It's so fucking
Mhm.
like powerful.
but
like-
the sun's at the same height all the time. So whether it does it on the horizon or not, I don't think it would. 'cause
Oh,
it's
okay,
not,
I
it's
see
not
it.
any closer to the firmament. It's
Oh,
just
see, I-
further away. Like unless, again, the dome could go for thousands and thousands of miles. We don't like. I don't know. I'd have to think about that more. But
Yeah, but the thing is that it's much more powerful. The light is much brighter than the star. So even if it's farther, it should reach. Even if the star is here,
yeah,
okay, and the sun is here, but the sun is much more powerful than the star. So somehow, it-
maybe, yeah.
but if it did, let's
What
say
about?
it did,
Here's one. What about try do it in the later months because the dome it gets lower further south it goes, so that might be a better chance to do it. I could try that in the winter when the sun is really far away, and of course it would come. You know, if the dome in relation to the sun being here or here, it's going to
Exactly.
reflect here instead of over here.
but even though if it does reflect, it's going to be hard to see the reflection because it's going to be blended into the the light of the sun because it's too bright.
yeah.
So we have to play with the saturation shit, and that's what I did. And I don't know what I saw there, but it seems interesting. I mean, for amateur like me, I just I'm observing
Oh,
everything.
Jay, you dumbass bitch. It's like, when will liberals ever learn?
What is that?
Oh, that's that holy chick. Fuck, she's mental as hell. She needs to be like, I don't know.
Oh, the one that is accusing you of like pedophilia or some shit, like.
Oh, she's nuts. I don't know what she's doing.
Well, why don't she come? If she,
It's the same script over and over again. Fuck this faggot, this
Well-
pedophilia, this, and I don't even know what the hell she's talking about.
no problem. Apparently, it's important for her to discharge herself. Like to
Oh,
share
she's
this.
freaking.
She should come. She should come on the show, showing her face, and explain.
Yeah,
what she said.
I should tell. Well, she should. Yeah, okay. Hey, I said, so come on.
With that logo, with your face, with your own face,
my
not
live now with real face. Let's see what she says.
Like celebrity deathmatch kind of thing or whatever. I really don't care. Kind of terms and whatever. But we can get these McFurries in there because they're celebrities, right? They think they're celebrities. They think they're famous. They're super mouthy. Why not back it up? Easily, I'm sure. Can't wait to get in there and slappity slap its way.
There's
on
only
the Globe Live.
2 people watching.
Yeah, let's go. Let's see this drunk bitch.
Me
try to
and
get
Tarrant
crazy
are the only
bad.
one watching.
No, you losers. I want to see him run a mile.
Oh,
That's the
and
other thing I
Zeppy,
do, is
but
a little
why
challenge
it
for
doesn't
these
show
losers
3?
to run a mile. I want them to record how many hours it takes them to run 1 mile while their boobs slap them in the face and knock them out. I want
Again,
them to record it.
I don't know
and
what
post
any of
it,
this
and
has
I
to
want
do
them
with the
to
shape of the
cage
earth
fight.
whatsoever. You know,
Oh, she looks like maybe she I don't know. She needs new medications or new drugs or something.
What else did she do? Did she interrupt it like a million times too? Every glurf needs to be spent. Zepp's 38. So was his friend the 48-year-old then?
she's going through the comments, so just give it a minute.
So Zepp Tepe is 38.
Mine's the next one. See if she reads it.
He was the one who what was it? He shot them? Because I thought it was the older one that handed the gun to the other one. Can't operate a phone.
Put the link in there right away.
Thomas Fucker, hey, he's the berry picking mechanic. But hey, he's the berry picking mechanic.
Well, that's
That's
what
why he's a Freemason. Harassing flat earthers 24/7. Right, Zepp Tepe? Where you at? Where you at, faggot? Love you, Zep Teppy. McToot furries. God.
Yeah, she's totally ignored my message.
Tay the Turd accepted and follows the satanic religion. Yes. I saw that it admitted that it's a Satanist. Yuck. Of course you are, Tay.
She's kind of she has a
We're
mental
Satanist.
issue.
No religion or God will.
Oh yeah, she needs to be like in a
Yeah.
mental asylum or something.
Like their
Yeah,
God
yeah,
is Satan.
She's got a problem.
Like when you like amen is supposedly to
Like,
Satan.
what is she like out in
It's
public?
their God.
You know, like somebody cuts her off in
Literally Satan
traffic
something
or
like that.
does something wrong at Walmart, she'll tear them apart or something.
God will involve the devil.
I don't think she can do that. She,
Totally ignored
Little
my
horns too that they do with the hand.
totally ignored my message. Went through everybody's except mine.
forget about it. You know, this is the kind of people we have to deal with. You know that this
Yeah.
is what we
Oh,
have in
yeah,
front
yeah.
of us. That's a shame. That's a shame. Degenerates. It's usually degenerates. Fully degenerates. You have to be degenerate to fight what's good, to fight truth, to fight nature. You have to be totally fucking degenerate.
Quarts. What is 8 quarts? Why are they measuring things in quarts here? What the hell? What is 8 quarts in liters or gallons?
Quarts. It's like it's 25% of a gallon.
Yeah. What the fuck does that even mean? It's 2 gallons. 8 quarts equals to 2 gallons. So that's a small pail. Okay, so 7.57 liters. I thought Princess Auto was a Canadian company, was it not? Why are we measuring things in fucking American things? What, are we going to go drive miles now again? Fucking crazy ass Americans. Anyways, yeah. There's some nice pails at this one place I might get.
Don't talk about Americans because soon you're going to be part of America soon. There, Trump is going to just
Not if I can help it.
conquer you.
I'll never consider myself American, even if we are American. Fuck, I'll wear a Canada shirt every fucking day of my life. I'll paint my car red with a big Canadian flag on it. Yeah, no, I think that's good. No, I want to. What's the wind? I want to go for a walk. It looks not too bad out for walking, so.
Go ahead, do what you have to do. I'm going to have some work to do on that channel there
Yeah.
to present the stars correctly to people. So it's going to take me a few hours.
8 quarts is about 64 gills.
Gills, what a gill is.
I don't know. Fish?
Alright.
Maybe I'll go for Chinese on Saturday and get filled up and then give her shit on Saturday, man. It's going to be a long day, man. In the heat yet. It's going to be hot. But, yeah.
Are you going for some activism? I don't.
Yeah, out in the valley. So it's Country Thunder. Just give me a second. Let me show this. I'm going to show, let me show the screen here. Let me show what, so people understand what's going on here. Instead of me just babbling away. Okay. Still don't know how many people go to it, but I know it's lots. Country Thunder, Saskatchewan. Let me go to my live stream here. And so, yeah, let's see, is there pictures? So there's like literally thousands and thousands of people that go to this thing here. It's a country concert. See all the people?
Oh yeah, shit.
Like I mean, like I'm sure there's like 50. I don't even know what it is, but it's in the tens of thousands. Attendance. Yeah, 20 to 25,000 people will be there. So.
Well, get a hacker so you can put your face there on the fucking screens.
Yeah. So that's where I'll be going, Country Thunder, and checking out letting everybody know the earth is flat. That's what I do. So 25,000 people are going to know that I'm there. I don't know what the rest of the people are doing, but that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Oh, what do I gotta move? Oops. Oh, Sam, I got rid of you there, I think. Oh, add to stage. There we go. Oops. How do I get rid of mine? Oh, there it is. This one. That's the one I want. Yeah, so that's about it, I think. And we went over your videos there, which is good. And I think I'm going to go for a walk or a cruise or something. And
All right.
Daryl Dust is in the chat. Good to see you there, buddy.
Who's in the chat?
Yeah, my buddy from Vancouver area. Yeah, we got. Hey, Sean, demonstrate how to light the rock in your glass pipe. Maybe you can demonstrate your globe that way while you reject philosophy. Yes, exactly. So I think that's about it, man. I'm gonna go use the washroom. Oh,
it's too bad Brenda just came in. Oh, too bad.
Did she? I don't. Oh, she is.
Water curves. Yeah, even the glass curves.
Yeah.
Glass of water curves.
Cool. Brenda can come anytime she wants. I'll just pee in next week sometime.
I'm gonna have to go anyway. I don't have the strength for Brenda now.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we'll go and we'll chit chat next time, I guess. And
okay. So we keep in touch. I'm gonna probably go out tonight again. See what.
Yeah. Let me know how things go. Yeah.
Go hunting. All right.
Okay.
Take care, my friend. Take care, my
all right.
friend.
Yeah. Bye. All right, guys. Yeah. So we're gonna probably shut her down, and I'm gonna listen to this video. He's charged yet? Yeah. So yeah. Da, 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 da. And then I'm gonna go for a walk for approximately an hour and a half or so. Yeah, just give her shit. Speed walking, pretty good. Yeah, got to keep in shape. Anyways, hopefully my hernia does okay. And yeah, if not, then I guess I'm going to the hospital again. Hopefully not. But anyways, yeah, peace out, guys. If you missed the beginning of the live stream, I would recommend watching the first little bit there. Like I said, I've been doing street activism for many years. Minus the pain and discomfort from my feet. Those of you who do know that I have no feeling in my feet whatsoever, and partially up my legs and my calves. And I've also had a hernia for the last 7 years or so. So that kind of puts strain on it when I'm out standing in public lots. But like I said before, at the beginning of the live stream, Monday, I had a scare. I was not able to push in my hernia back in. I usually do that, but for some odd reason, I was not able to do that. So I was kind of rushed to the hospital, and I need to deal with it there and the major excruciating pain I was in. And so, yeah, I'm done with that. I am going to go for surgery finally, because I was a numbskull and did not go many years ago for the surgery, but I've decided to wait for the doctor to phone. If not, I will phone them and make my appointment with to get my hernia fixed, because it comes out multiple times a day, but generally, like as of right now, I am sitting here and it has come out, but I'm not in pain. So I don't know what I did on Monday in relation for it to hurt me. I don't know, but we will be getting that fixed. I'll go in for an oil change and hopefully things will be good. Yeah, we looked that up in between 25 and 30,000 people. So yeah, on Google anyways, and we'll chit chat with you guys later, and we'll see you Saturday. I will take all the precautions in order to lift up my billboard on the car Saturday, I will be taking a chair so I can rest. And yeah, I will be getting my hernia fixed eventually. Hopefully, I will be going for a walk. I'll see what I can do with my hernia here and continue on. But I do not wear underwear, so I don't have support there. I don't think my Speedos are going to help. Maybe they will. I don't even know where they are, but maybe some duct tape. I don't know what to do. But anyways, there is hernia underwear you can buy, but I've already been dealing with it for 7 years, so there's no point in me spending $60 or $70 just to go get a surgery in the next couple of weeks. So anyways, we'll talk to you soon, and peace out. And yeah, if you do want that video that Sam, actually, I'm going to post it on my video. That video of that blue frequency shit happening in his video, I'm going to screen record it in the washroom so it's really quiet. Get every external noise out of there. And you need to listen to it with earbuds or just put it up to your ear. There is some kind of a static noise there when that one section happens. No word of a lie. And if you can't hear it, go for a hearing test because you are losing your hearing. Because I can hear it like this just by sitting here. Okay, so anyways, peace out, guys. Take care. And for Daisy Dukes, take care. And everybody else in the chat, we'll talk to you later. Yeah, end stream.